Okay, like whenever I think of like people like on nude beaches, like, I've never been.
Wait, you think about people on nude beaches?
I don't think about people about nude. When I think of people on nude beaches, even though I don't, that's not where I'm thinking.
But when she does.
Saying.
It's Friday. Happy day.
Hey, everyone.
I go into my March. That's like my default. What is up with that?
I know, right?
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
This is the mid-morning edition.
It is. We've had some busy stuff happening.
Had some business happening this morning. I usually try not to start off my day at 7 or 8 in the morning with some things, but today we had some pretty fun things that I got to go do with some people, and so I took care of that. Here we are at 10:30. We're going to see what kind of people are just rolling out of bed and knocking the crust out of their eyes.
Right
at
now.
This time of day.
It's what? I don't even know.
It's 10:39 Eastern time. 7:39 Pacific.
Yeah.
We have lots of friends on the left coast, so
okay.
Hopefully we see some of them.
Cool. So, been busy this morning?
I have been very busy. I've been a busy bee.
So have I. I had to take Shiloh to school, which he was happy about because my rule is.
What is the rule?
I'm not taking anyone in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you broke the rule.
But I did this morning.
And we wonder why teenagers break the rules.
Yeah. So, it's interesting. It's just, that's how it is life here at the Tuttle home.
It's always one thing after another.
It is. You never know what's gonna, hey, look, I'm drinking wine early this
Yes, we are. We're both drinking, you're drinking wine. I'm going to turn water into wine.
Yeah.
Hopefully by
the end of this. I figured that I'd drink some water because my tongue gets kind of tongue-tied.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was thinking that maybe it's because of the hot coffee. So I burned my tongue. It's probably blistered up or something. And that's what's been happening in the mornings. And then it just kind of heals up. But anyway.
So I had a misunderstanding this morning. And
I got something to say.
Oh, say it. Let me hear it. But
no, it's funny.
It's funny. We only want funny stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say something funny. But you can say your misunderstanding.
It's gonna, the build-up now is gonna have to be really funny.
Misunderstanding. You go. You start.
No. I had a misunderstanding.
I interrupted you
this morning, and there was something. There was a meeting that was to start first thing in the morning, mm-hmm. and we had actually planned 2 meetings. This person and I go and I'm waiting on a webinar because in my world. I only have to look good from here up. Everything is webinar based now. I don't have to wear pants.
Honey, you should have worn your.
It's like the bank teller.
Your
it's like
Speedo shorts or whatever they are, since we live at the beach.
Yeah, I was, and that was the joke, right? I'm wearing my Speedos and I'm looking business on the top, party on the bottom. and
even though I don't think that's a party, I'd be running the other way if I saw you walking down with those. Yeah. Okay. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
There's. I'm getting to that age.
I'm sorry.
Where if I got that in a metal detector, I'm perfectly.
Yeah, and then eventually, for some reason, I don't know why. Okay, whenever I think of people on nude beaches, I've never been.
Wait, you think about people on nude beaches?
I don't think about people about nude. When I think of people on nude beaches, even though I don't. That's not where I'm thinking.
But when she does.
I'm saying that.
Frequently think of people. Finish your sentence, please.
Why are they always old? I guess by that time, they just don't care. They're like, we just don't care if things are hanging.
Wait.
Hanging.
You said this. You said, when I think about nude beaches, why are they always old? This is actually your brain that thought this. So you're imagining old people on nude beaches. This is you.
If you hear somebody say nude beach or somebody's going to the nude beach or a nude beach headline comes across, you're thinking automatically it's old people. They're they just,
I don't know.
Anyway.
We got to get you saved today.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on with your little explanation.
Anyway, the person.
I don't even know why I'm talking about nude beaches.
I'm starting to wonder. So we're going to see a hypnotist a little bit later on today and go to work on that.
Okay.
Take you to church, maybe So no. The person there was. I thought we'd scheduled 2 meetings.
Yeah.
Simultaneously, like one for today, one for a couple weeks from now. And the reality is the other person understood that there was only 1 meeting.
Okay.
And so I sat there, like on hold music, actually my own hold music. So at least it was fun hold music. For like 20 minutes, and it was just kind of a.
That's weird.
That happens. It's weird. Yeah, I was just there by myself.
So you're just waiting for this meeting to start.
I mean, I've started
to show up.
I brought the party
to your webinar.
It was a one-man party. I'll say that. So anyway, that's how the day began, and that's one of the reasons why we're here.
Yeah, so late.
Later point in the day.
But it's all right because whoever catches us on live, then hey.
The rest of you wouldn't know anyway.
Because I record this anyway.
So
the thing that I wanted to say was, so this morning, I know that I knew he was having his meeting, so I was kind of doing some other stuff. Because usually we come in and have this thing earlier. Anyway, so you were in the shower and he was playing music, and I heard your music. You were playing one of the Christian songs. What is it? Surrender, some surrender song.
Sing it.
I don't even remember how it goes. Oh gosh, it's at the tip of my tongue. Okay, so
yeah,
you can sing it. So since you were listening to it. And then
if we did this from the bathroom, I would sing it.
Okay, so he played that, not even the whole song. And then all of a sudden I'm like, isn't that the singer that sings Humpty Dump? Come on and do the Humpty Dump. Humpty Hump. Yeah, not Humpty Dump. His name is Humpty Dump.
I don't know.
He was listening to this.
I don't know if he's.
And then that song was like so opposite of the surrender,
It was like, called "Do What You Like." That's what.
Do what you like.
Digital Underground.
Yeah. You gotta do. Yeah. Anyway, so I was
just grab them in the biscuits. That's what he says. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
So that freaked you out that you heard like this contrast.
No, I just thought it was hilarious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's like surrender and then do what you like. I mean.
Yeah.
How is that?
I think it should be a mashup of songs. I think we could put them both together.
But the thing, are you going to surrender or do what you like?
Well, what if doing what I like is like surrendering?
Okay. True. That could be the case. I don't know.
All right. What's in the news?
Okay. So in the news, I need to do this a little bit better, but I just kind of pull up my stuff, like my phone and, I don't like get the New York Times.
We don't have the newspaper coming, like the newspaper.
So I it's just whatever comes up. So, and I'm not, a sports person really. Are you?
I'm not.
I'm not. I mean, we like football and everything, but we're not like totally. He is now with his Colts, and actually, we're not like hardcore Gator fans, even though we both went to the University of Florida. So sorry to you hardcore Gator fans. Anyway.
We'll watch it. Where are we going with this?
I'm just saying that this is kind of funny. And also one of those things that kind of, you're like, what happened here? So the Padres pitcher arrested after climbing through a family's doggy door. Remember we're talking about animals. So I thought, might as well. So I guess he thought he was a dog. No, he didn't. He didn't. He was just, honestly, I don't really know why he was climbing through some family's doggy door.
I can tell you why.
Yo, you heard?
No, I haven't heard, but I can tell you I was a pitcher because I'm an athlete like that.
True. Okay.
Do you know what the size of the strike zone is? It's about this big.
Okay.
Do you know what the size of a doggy door is?
About that.
About that big.
Okay.
I think he just wanted to experience the strike zone close up. I think it's a field trip. It's educational. We all can do things like that.
Okay.
Get close up with where you're going. I think that's why he did it.
All right.
Was he surprising the family? Is that what you think?
I don't know. I mean, I read it briefly, like, because since I'm bringing the news, I figured I have to read.
Oh, you're obligated, yes.
Okay. Anyway, so, no, I guess he went through. There was another guy that was another baseball mate. With him, and he crawled through the doggy door, and then he realized, somebody hit him over the head, and he crawled back out, and the person crawls through the doggy door and tases him or something. I think that's how
this sounds like the Little Rascals, totally.
And then they ran, and the police got him. But that's just so. It's kind of sad in a way.
How is that sad? That
It's
sounds
sad
adventurous
that
to me.
why would they do something so foolish? Like, is this a dare? Like, who knows? I don't know.
I'm sorry. It does appeal to
It's
part of
just
me. I could imagine doing something like that. I guess like that. Boys think like that.
Mhm.
It's adventurous and funny. Because you think, who would climb
I
through a
guess
doggy
he
door?
is a boy. He's 22 or something like that.
Yeah.
So
He is a boy.
yeah, he's a boy.
You got arrested for that though. Ooh.
Yeah, arrested.
That would be fun to explain, like at a job interview. It says
I
here you have an
know.
arrest on your record. Can you tell us what that's about?
Oh my gosh.
Well, you see, there's a doggy door.
Anyway.
It would be fun. It would be fun.
So do you have anything
Well, you know, I was
today to talk about?
I was thinking there's something that that you said, that we've said, that we say to each other, and it's interesting that I got to share it with one of my favorite clients today, and it's an adage that you have everything you need to create what you want. You have everything you need to create what you want. I'm looking at a corner of my house where I probably should pan the camera that way. Our creative daughter, Anna,
right?
Like she can make something out of trash. Like she is so creative. She will create stuff. And yesterday we came home and there were all these like.
She likes boxes.
She loves.
So she's been loving the Amazon deliveries we get.
So she probably could build a house out of this. Maybe she has and we don't even know it.
Yeah, she tried. Okay.
But like yesterday I came home and there were like 30 stuffed animals, like with like diapers that were made out of toilet paper. And there was something like, we'll always see something where she's trying to sell something to us. It's hilarious. She's very creative. And I think a lot of us were as children, but I wonder how much we tap into that. So I guess the question is to you, maybe where do you see, or do you believe that we have everything we need to create everything that we want?
So do we have everything we need to create what we want? I think so. I think it's just we limit ourselves as far as like the creation. You know, we limit ourselves. We say, oh, I can't do this because, or, you know, it's just, again, it's so we will put like a wall up or whatever, or an imaginary,
boundary.
Yeah. Just like something that we put up ourselves. It's not necessarily I mean, there's times that, yes, I think that we don't have certain things that we can't, like Anna, she has boxes that come in and she's doing whatever she can to create her whatever she has in mind. I think we just have to first use what we have, and then I think things come to our way. Yeah. I think it comes our way.
Yeah. We always talk about that as you move towards your calling or your destiny or the place where you're going, that in actuality, when it's aligned with your passion, that thing begins to move towards you as well. And I know that when we decided that we would travel and when we started that adventure 3 years ago almost, that we didn't have the resources that we gave away a lot of stuff and almost everything. And we didn't have the resources to go do it. Everything from like, you name it.
Right.
And it's amazing that once we declared where we were going and what we were doing, what actually came to meet us. And
I think it always, I believe that we've always said this, you and we always say that, you know, heaven and earth meet and it's like they intersect so you have to start going, and then heaven will meet you to where it is to give you what you need at that time. So today, our timer is about to beep. Our challenge to you, right? Life challenge is that let's just take the Teddy Roosevelt quote, like do what you can where you're at and with what you got. And do what you like, right? That's why I'm listening to that. So whatever it is that you want to be, if you want to be this joyful person, well, do that today, even in a small way. You want to be a traveling person, well, dream, do something, get a magazine, think about it, go find a destination. Oh, I want to have this career. Get a book, do something small towards the direction
where you're going and watch as something begins to kind of move your way as well.
And also just believe for good. I mean, it's just, don't say like, oh, might fail, or this is going to be a flop or whatever. Just think of good, because unless you take that first step, and so just embrace the goodness all around, even in the situation you might be in, might not be the best, or you're trying to get out of your situation.
You've got something
to start that momentum.
You got something. You got some ingredients to start with right now. So go ahead and use those. Joke of the day. You ready?
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Throw it.
What's the difference between ignorance and apathy?
Ignorance and apathy.
I don't know and I don't care.
Okay.
All right,
I don't know
listen.
And I don't care. I'm going to have to meditate on this.
You are going to have to meditate on that one. Listen, how do you light up a soccer stadium?
You turn on the lights.
No, with a soccer match. Anyway, hey, listen, go out there, laugh a little bit, have some fun, make some small movements, and we will see you next week at our regular time. Happy day. Dance something.